Barry Ferguson about to participate in his 32nd Old Firm game, one less than Neil Lennon, and it's the last time that Ferguson will have Lennon alongside him in the tunnel.
Yeah, that could be an interesting little tussle there. As Craig Burley said, sure that Neil Lennon will try and pick him up because he will drop off slightly, and that may mean that Boyd and Jan Federer of Hesselink will be up front on their own at times, but with 5 supporting midfield players, we're sure to have loads of chances today, I'm sure.
Ibrox ready for yet another Old Firm encounter. There may not be as much pressure on Rangers and Celtic as there might have been, but there is still plenty. It is an Old Firm game after all, and losing is not considered a viable option. Rangers being kept waiting by the champions, and the cry of Championes has been ringing around one end of Ibrox for the best part of an hour or so.
Well, Celtic in the tunnel, as always, playing that patient game because they've played it on the park this season and they're making the Rangers players wait that little bit longer in the tunnel.
As usual, an awesome atmosphere on Derby Day in Glasgow.
There's also a kind of feeling, I think, in the stadium that it's a clean sheet today because everything's been done as far as the league's concerned. Celtic are the champions, and this could be seen as a sort of one-off match. Rangers pretty sure now of that second place, so they can relax as well. So it should make for an interesting match.
This is the Old Firm experience, and there's nothing quite like it. Celtic arrive as champions again for the 5th time in 7 seasons, and their fans will be letting Rangers know about it. There's no forgiveness in Glasgow when you don't win a trophy, especially when it's for the 2nd season running. But back-to-back Old Firm victories would encourage these Rangers fans, who will be demanding much more from their side next season.
Well, we couldn't have got a more perfect day for it. Very still out there, and also the pitch is looking good. A lot more grass on it now. So hopefully we'll get some good football.
Neil Lennon leads Celtic out eventually, having kept Rangers waiting for a good few minutes there. And a final shake of hands with Barry Ferguson. Lennon's 33rd and final Old Firm match, his kind of game. There is just a bit of history between them. The Old Firm are up and at each other again. An epic rivalry continues next.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Go, go, go! Come on!
New Yaris SR. Treated with respect.
Once upon a time, there was this idea. One of those proverbial big ideas. An idea so big that it needed help making the leap between possibility and reality. This big idea, it's your idea. Now, who's going to help you make it real?
We're the only Scottish Cup winners outside the Old Firm since 1998.
Listen, pal, 107 trophies. It's more than any other football clubs won in the world.
Aye, but you've no won the European Cup, no like the Lisbon Lions.
But Super Cali went ballistic, and we had the best shot stopper in the league last season with 119 saves.
Champions 2 years in a trot with the largest third division points tally ever.
Well, Kilmarnock's got the best pies.
Super Goals, football ammunition, free with the Scottish Sun. We love it.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
It's Old Firm time at Ibrox for the final time this season. You'll hear from Scott Booth and from match commentator Ian Crocker.
Cheers, Rob. The champions are ready to kick us off at Ibrox. Craig Thompson, the man in charge. Lee Naylor immediately sending one deep into Rangers territory. Walter Smith has only lost 7 out of 35 Old Firm games. He certainly had it in for a few Celtic managers in his first spell in charge, and of course he won at Celtic Park in March. But Gordon Strachan, well, he's won back-to-back titles. Nacho Novo latching onto that, an early promise for Rangers. But Novo's cross disappears onto the roof of the net.
That was an early chance for Nacho Novo, playing a telling cross. It didn't work out, but it's a statement of intent, I think, from Rangers to try and get Adam and Novo into wide areas, deep inside Celtic's half.
Well, back-to-back Old Firm wins in the league have been rare for Rangers of late, but they have a chance to do just that today. Venegor of Hesselink trying to switch it to McGeady, but Nacho Novo gets involved. Old Firm defences were a little leaky last week. They both conceded 3 goals. First time that's happened in the same weekend for 7 years.
Yeah, and both defences have looked fairly solid of late, up until last week. The Rangers, of course, now 12 SPL games unbeaten. I think it is going to be important today that Chris Boyd up front there, as Craig Burley suggested, holds the ball up to give Ferguson, Adam, Novo and those players time to get up and support. I think Celtic know that Jan Venegor Hesselink does that a lot more naturally.
Ferguson, Charlie Adam chasing, but Stephen Presley, who started his career at Ibrox, gets there first and gets a bit of help from Lennon and from Caldwell. Hendani, Tapach. Tapach, who's been preferred to Ian Murray in that left-back role lately. Stephen Smith will almost certainly fill it next season, though, when he recovers from long-term injury. As Gravison gets involved with Novo right in front of the ref.
Well, Gravison will need to be careful. Just lashes out there at Nacho Novo. He's getting caught on the ball, and that's something that happened a couple of weeks ago against Kilmarnock as well. Once or twice, caught in possession. And one thing's for sure, you won't get any time in this match on the ball in midfield.
A stern warning from Craig Thompson for Gravison. Barry Ferguson might have gone for the hit, but he overrun it Overrun it slightly. Adam. Boyd. It's come off Naylor. Novo. Skips away from Hartley. Boritz goes for it, and Boritz gets it.
Oh, it's good play from Nacho Novo, who skipped across the left-hand side for this cross, but the big goalkeeper matching him.
Rangers haven't lost a league match since Walter Smith returned as manager. Stabilising influence.
Well, you can see already the Rangers are trying to press Celtic high up the park.
Mdani. Hugo Ehiogu, an unlikely match winner at Celtic Park in March. Ferguson confronted by Gravison. Well, Gravison was certainly putting himself about.
Yes, a little bit overzealous. A player who's 31 years old and vast experience. A little bit carried away.
Charlie Adam. Well, Thomas Gravison has a terrific record in Old Firm games already. 2 goals in 2 matches against Rangers. He missed the last one through injury.
One thing's for sure, you won't see any lack of effort from Gravison. He'll be all over the park. Maybe that's his problem at times, just not disciplined enough in midfield, but I'm sure that his energy will be welcome today for Celtic.
Ferguson. Charlie Adam was hurt in an earlier challenge, so Ferguson's options were restricted. Novo. Ferguson was actually trying to poke that through to Alan Hutton, who was on the overlap. Caldwell. Lennon for Nakamura. Paul Hartley, his first Old Firm game. Naylor. Naylor. Seeking out Venegor and Hesselink, but it's closely watched by David Weir. Gravison challenging again, and Weir conceding a free kick as he caught Venegor and Hesselink.
Well, there was nothing wrong with Gravison's challenge that time, but there was with Weir's on Jan Venegor Hesselink.
Well, a free kick, and you know what that means.
That means Nakamura time. It's maybe not the best side for him. Maybe Paul Hartley will fancy it, but well, you can see that Nakamura's going to line this one up.
Free kick specialist. Nakamura, the Scottish PFA Player of the Year and the Football Writers Player of the Year. And Kevin Thompson charged out the wall then, far too early. The wall is now back far enough, and Thompson has charged out again. Nakamura was hardly worth the wait in the end.
There certainly was a few mentions of a low-key match, but it certainly hasn't started that way. Both teams trying to get into a tempo very quickly.
Lee Naylor played in a few backcountry derbies for Wolves against West Brom. They can be quite fierce, but nothing really is as fierce as this. Stephen Presley, who used to wear the blue of Rangers. Neil Lennon. Caldwell. Nakamura. Gravison. Intercepted by Hemdani. Charlie Adam. Naylor has got McGeady outside of him. And probably should have used him, because here comes Hemdani and now Novo. Gravison nutmegged, much to the delight of three sides of Ibrox. It's time to pop a few balloons before we can continue. Papach taking his time. Boyd did manage to flick it on, but nobody ahead of him.
Yeah, today with the 5 midfield players for each side. Defenders have to watch out for later runs. Celtic in particular have become a little bit unsure recently in attack, a little bit less cohesive. That's what we talked about before the match, with Jan Fennerov Hesling being a lone striker. I'm pretty sure that Gordon Strachan will want a partner for him. Whether it'll be someone new, or someone who's at the club at the moment, we'll wait and see.
A point for Rangers would effectively be good enough to clinch the runners-up spot, because they have a much better goal difference than Aberdeen. Hutton has had a fine season. Papach for Adam, and Papach again. Neat from Rangers. Papach across. It was certainly into a dangerous area. McManus hooked it away.
That was a good move from Rangers. Papach highly involved. When he gets to this point, he's just trying to loop it across for Novo, who's coming in at the back post. It's good defending. McManus there as always.
Rangers looking for an early goal. Bang in front of the Celtic end. Boric though with a comfy take from Charlie Adams' corner. So far this season we've had a Rangers win, a Celtic win and a draw. The last Old Firm game of the season going to finish. Thompson. Given away by Hartley, who had done his best to win it back in the first place. Hemdani. Poor touch from Novo, encourages Gravison, but fell kindly for Hemdani. Ferguson unable to pick out Adam.
You see, that's exactly what Craig Burley was talking about as well. Pre-match, Barry Ferguson picking the ball up just a few yards in front of Hemdani. Going a little bit too deep for me. Wanting to try and get on the ball and be the playmaker, but today he really has to try a bit more and support Chris Boyd and leave the other work to Hemdani.
Thompson, it's opening up a bit. Novo up against Naylor. And Boritz gathers. Walter Smith alongside Ian Durant, preferring to watch from upstairs for now. William McCoist on the touchline. Adam. Lennon for Nakamura. McGeady. This is Naylor. Naylor in towards Venegora Hesselink, but it was met by David Weir. Charlie Adam. Hutton. Some burst from Hutton, but McManus stopped it reaching Boyd. McGeady.
Well, we know that'll be a real tussle down the Rangers' right-hand side with McGeady against Hutton. Hutton shown there, the form of late, bursting forward and creating chances for Rangers.
Well. Nakamura. Overcooked as Hartley made the run into the box. The only Celtic player to start every league match this season. Naylor. Downey. Hutton. Novo. Nacho Novo taken out by Lee Naylor, free kick. Ehiogu. It's going to be another free kick for another foul by Naylor on Novo. Kevin Thompson. Hemdani. Ehiogu. And Rangers forced onto the back foot, although maybe not for long. Here's Sasa Papac. Adam. Thompson, who scored for Hibs against Celtic earlier in the season. Ferguson looking to make it happen, helped on by Novo, but far too much on that.
Yeah, Celtic were just hemmed in slightly there. We're quite happy, I would imagine, to do that, just sit on the edge of the box at times and hold a strong line. Very strong defensively.
Rangers have only suffered one defeat here in the league this season. That was to their bogey team, Inverness. David Weir winning the aerial battle with Venegora of Hesselink for the time being. McManus, favourite to be the next captain of Celtic when Neil Lennon departs.
I think he's certainly the right choice.
A reminder that later you can vote for your man of the match. Those are the numbers to call or text, and if you agree with Scott Booth's choice and you're picked out as the winner, you will get a signed shirt from the Bank of Scotland man of the match. Presley standing firm, but Boyd benefits, and terrific tackle from Lennon. Ehiogu. Flicked on by Novo, but here is McManus. Will take this throw. Rangers had to come from behind 3 times at Hibs last week, and he was amongst the scorers. It is a free kick, again given against Naylor.
I think Chris Boyd thinks that Naylor's just holding on to him a little bit here, and the referee agrees.
Well, Charlie Adam will whip this one in, no doubt. A big chance for Rangers with 20 minutes on the Old Firm clock.
Yeah, what he's got to do is just try and keep this one on target. Anywhere on goal at all, to allow one of the big men to come across it and just get a flick.
Adam then delivers, actually went near Ferguson, and Naylor had to mock it behind for a corner. Nacho Novo made himself available for Charlie Adam. It's just going to go over the head of Hugo Ehiogu. The Rangers not really making the most of that.
No, I'm not really sure why they try and play a short corner kick there, because when you have someone like Adam on the ball, he can put the ball where he wants it. You've got big guys in there already, just send it in. But Rangers definitely started the better of the two sides, just struggling to create chances and turn possession into the goal that they so want.
Adam. Ferguson moved away from his opposing captain Lennon. Lee Naylor reckons that should have gone Celtic's way, but it hasn't. Ehiogu for Weir. Plenty of experience in the heart of Rangers' defence. Hemdani for Ferguson. It's Charlie Adam. Adam moved away from Lennon, but then Paul Hartley cut across him.
Well, Hartley falling right through here.
Honours even as far as possession is concerned, and goals.
Yeah, but I think in that midfield area so far, Rangers are the ones that have managed to get some sort of flow into their play. With Ferguson, Adam, Hemdani and Novo in possession quite a lot. And so far it's been up to Neil Lennon to try and break things up for Celtic.
McGeady. He is going to get the free kick. Nakamura. Naylor. Lennon's every touch greeted with a chorus of boos. He's kind of got used to that. fact, he'd be disappointed if it didn't happen. But manners for Venegora Hesselink. High into the sky by David Weir, but not very far away. Free kicks given against Hartley. Given by the assistant referee, Stuart McCauley.
I think it's for holding Weir's shots there. Yeah, we can see it. So far, there's been very little width in the match. Just the one ball played in from a Papac's run. Of any real significance, but both teams will need to try and get more width into their play. Certainly having 5 men in both midfields. It's fairly congested through the centre.
The ball taking a while to be returned. Weir. Weir again. Thompson. Stephen Presley played in 5 Old Firm games for Rangers early in his career. Now on the other side. Ferguson. Adam. It's a bit ambitious that for Papac. He slides in and makes the challenge on Presley. Tomorrow it's the race for a UEFA Cup place as Hearts take on Aberdeen at Tynecastle from 1 on Setanta Sports 1. And on Monday night, down at the bottom, Dunfermline fighting for survival and making a right good go of it, take on Motherwell, 7 o'clock, Setanta Sports 1. Rangers managed their first win in 7 Old Firm games at Celtic Park in March. They would dearly love another. Caldwell. Hartley. An unfortunate slip from Paul Hartley. He wasn't getting much sympathy from the Rangers fans.
Yeah, Paul Hartley is trying to get into that inside right channel whenever possible. But from a Celtic point of view, I think they have to try and get McGeady on the ball wide. See if he can influence the game a little bit.
McManus won that. Here's Novo though, and he's got Hutton ahead of him. Ferguson. Diverted en route. Drops kindly though for Thompson. Charged down by Gary Caldwell. Adam tops it back in, and that's not the worst, although Boris won't really be challenged.
Yeah, that's a great block from Caldwell. He's throwing his body in there.
Kolba. Nakamura. McGeady. Nakamura's probably going to give this to Naylor. McGeady. Naylor unable to reach the return, and here is Brahim Hamdani. Rangers fans Player of the Year. Hendani. Thompson. Fancy flick from Novo. Boyd holding off McManus. Hutton's cross. Gary Caldwell not too sure about it. Approaching the half-hour mark on Derby Day in Glasgow. Not much sign of a goal yet.
Well, the game just settled down into a very tight affair. We did talk about it before the match, with both teams playing players in midfield to cancel out each other. So far, that's the way it's panning out.
Nicely done by Hutton. Triangle of Hutton, Ferguson and Novo. Gravison, Hartley. Nakamura making himself available. Now Stephen Presley. Ehiogu grappling with Hartley. Nacho Novo. Snuffed out by Naylor. Now McGeady. And he's stopped by Hendani. Adam. Charlie Adams only got Chris Boyd there with him, trying to bustle his way through. Hutton. Over the top for Novo, and Charlie Adam, and Boyd went to ground.
Well, this was Presley on Boyd. Novo done really well to get the ball back in. Adam the strike, and is Boyd being held by Presley?
It wasn't that much of an appeal. Oh, Hendani's lost it, and here is Gravison. Ehiogu in the way of that. Ferguson, Novo, Adam, offside against Chris Boyd. Flag is up.
He did try and hold his run. He checked it. Ball gets through to Novo, lays it back. He's checked his run there. You can see that he's just offside. Just a little yard in it. But the problem for Celtic at the moment is Rangers are winning all the second ball in midfield. Celtic really don't have a playmaker in there that's taking responsibility, whereas Rangers do have Hendani and Ferguson dropping back in and Thompson in there starting attacks.
Naylor.
There is no real point of reference in the midfield for Celtic. No one who really just takes the ball and starts attacks for them. Lennon's breaking things up. Gravison's all over the park, but not really where you want him. And McGeady himself as well, he's coming way inside the park.
Caldwell. Well, Nakamura wanted it, but Caldwell deferred to aim it in Vinogorov of Hesselink's direction. No joy. Papac. Hutton. Tearing forward superbly, Alan Hutton. And he got it across, but the Manish was there to meet it. Nacho Novo. Chris Boyd! It's the first time he's ever scored against Celtic. It means so much to Chris Boyd, and Rangers are 1-0 up against the champions.
What a way to score your 100th SPL goal. Got to say as well, this was coming. He's not offside. The times he's run well this time, and he waits and waits. And it comes across on his left foot. It's not the best strike he's ever had, but it's enough, and it's under the body of Boric. He's going the wrong way. He's dragged towards the ball. I do think Boric is at fault. He's got to do better than that. It's not that far away from him. But let's take nothing away from the finish. Walter Smith, Ian Durrant, delighted, as is the striker. 100 SPL goals.
And rather fitting that the 100th should be his first goal ever against Celtic.
Ian, that's been coming. Rangers really have taken control in midfield.
Well, it's a weight off Chris Boyd's shoulders, but he's actually managed to score against Celtic at last. I think he was getting rather fed up of hearing that he hadn't.
As I said, Rangers taking control. It's a lovely ball from Novo. Just ticked him out. It's a real striker's finish as well. Not scared to take it on his left foot. He could have snatched it with his right, but he kept it low, and it made it difficult for Boric. And it puts Rangers in a commanding position in this first half.
Rangers would dearly love to close the season with back-to-back victories over their Glasgow rivals. Chris Boyd's volley has put them in pole position here.
Well, the Celtic fans are also in full voice. They know their team comes back more often than not. Didn't happen for them last week. They wouldn't bet against them, get themselves back in at some point in this match. But we'll have to lift it a little bit, because Rangers have the bit between their teeth.
Walter Smith has come downstairs to see out the first half. And McCoy's having a word with Charlie Adam. And when he talks, we listen. Ehiogu.
Well, you can hear what the Rangers fans have to say about it. We did talk before the match about setting down markers for next season. And so far, Rangers are doing just that.
Ibrox is buzzing.
More importantly, in the short term for Rangers, that goal may secure Champions League football for them next season.
Charlie Adam. Ferguson for Papac. Hutton. Novo, Hutton again. He's about to run into McManus though, and that's always fairly formidable. Later you can vote for your Bank of Scotland Man of the Match. These are the numbers to call or text, and if you agree with Scott Booth's choice and you're picked out as the winner, you'll get a signed shirt from the Man of the Match. Boyd. He was set up for the goal by Novo and was looking to return the favour there. Charlie Adam. Boyd. No takers for Rangers.
Well, this is great play from Charlie Adam. Thompson initially takes a bad knock, but Adam just floats it to the back post, and look at the way that Chris Boyd managed to get this ball back. No takers though. Chris Boyd working hard to keep the ball in. There's Nacho Novo on the ball, supplying Chris Boyd for that strike. The Rangers are certainly more advanced of the two teams. The two full-backs, Papach and Hutton, they are getting forward. Couldn't say the same for Celtic. Maybe because Rangers have the two sitting players in Thompson and Hemdani, it does allow their full-backs to go that bit quicker. The tackle, it's a straight leg from Caldwell on Thompson. Not pretty.
Gary Caldwell is the man who made the challenge. Kevin Thompson needed some lengthy treatment. Caldwell did get a yellow card for that challenge. Inside the last 5 minutes of the first half, Chris Boyd's 100th SPL goal has given Rangers an advantage. Charlie Adam with the flick on. So Caldwell has to be careful.
Gordon Strachan said last week that with the five in midfield, they created a lot of chances against Hearts. And today that hasn't been the case. I just wondered if maybe it would be better to have someone up there next to Jan Vengerov Hesselink and change things for them a little bit.
Spot of basketball from Barry Ferguson. Ferguson standing in the way of the free kick. Although Gravison really could have waited. Barry Ferguson with a wry smile. Neil Lennon. Off the head of Vinogor and Hesselink.
I'm not really sure why Neil Lennon's taking free kicks back there. And there are players like Nakamura and Hartley and Gravison in midfield. With all respect to Neil Lennon, that's really not part of his game.
Nakamura. Can Celtic respond before half-time? Gravison ran into David Weir. Adam. Ferguson. Presley's going to sort it out. In fact, Presley's going to get a free kick. Two players who relish these kind of occasions, Presley and Ferguson.
Those are the kind of players that mean this game will never be very friendly, even though it is an end-of-season affair. For Celtic, there's nothing to play for, but when you have players of real character out there, Well, one to win.
Turned away by Presley, but sent back in his direction by Charlie Adam, and now Chris Boyd bearing down on goal again. Boyd, Thompson stretching. Novo! Nacho Novo close to doubling Rangers' lead.
Well, I think Boyd does really well here to hold it up and allow the ball to finally end up at Novo. His strike's not too far away. He really catches this one, he comes across it. It's going away from Boric. Just a yard out though.
Boyd, oh, he might just get away from Presley. Both trying to hold each other off. It's bounced off Boyd for a goal kick. Last minute of the first half and another minute to be added on.
Well, I think there's a little bit of thinking to be done by Gordon Strachan. He will have to change things slightly. Maybe not directly at half-time, but certainly soon afterwards if things don't change. For Walter Smith, I think he'll be delighted with the first half performance. The game plan so far seems to be working.
A single minute added on. Rangers unbeaten in the league since Walter Smith returned as manager. And it's looking good for them here. Charlie Adam, Papac, flat-footed.
You have to say, and you can see why they're unbeaten. Very dogged. Certainly being behind 3 times last week and coming back to get a point out of it. And so far they've been solid today. No real pressure at the back with Ehiogu and Weir.
Well, Rangers need to offer more of a championship challenge next season, that's for sure. And if they end this season with 2 victories over Celtic, that would certainly be a statement. It's half-time. It's a century of SPL goals for Chris Boyd, which is some achievement. But it might be more to him that he's finally scored against Celtic for the first time in his career. Nacho Novo picked him out. Fine finish. Natural-born goal-scorer. Rangers have a deserved lead at half-time in the last Old Firm game of the season. It's Rangers 1, Celtic 0.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch, stretch. Come on, boys, keep it up.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Dream and theatre, poetry and thunder. We can be spellbound to all the skill and not play merely to win but aim to thrill.
For a while, wipe away our troubles and fears with football that transcends all borders and frontiers.
Lose us in the atmosphere of joyous crowds roar, celebrating a mere game that once stopped a war.
Where a goalpost can separate despair and glory, sadness from ecstasy, it's our country's own story.
What makes a legendary sports car? Thrilling drive? Unique design? Or award-winning performance? The Mazda RX-8. Now with 0% finance.
T-Mobile believes everyone has the right to the whole internet on their phone. Set the internet free with Web & Walk. Come in store to see how.
Kinsale, Ireland. First discovered around 1232 by Henrik Johansson. And by 1240, he was ready for lunch. Around the same time, Rebecca and Martin from London discovered fresh air. And it was here in Kilkenny that Englishman Roger Harper first discovered traditional Irish music. Discover your very own Ireland at discoverireland.com.
To create an extraordinary vodka, impurity must be removed. Clearly purified, clearly Smirnoff.
Simple pleasures are a gift. Pay for any of them with your Visa card and you could win a year's worth of entertainment. You could win a trip to see the Northern Lights. Just one of 6 amazing experiences to be enjoyed all in 1 year. Or you could win one of our other entertainment prizes. Text Visa to 65050 to enter. Visa. Love every day.
I work for the future.
I work to create style. I work because I care.
I work for my family.
Sometimes a job's a job, sometimes it's a career. When it's right, it's a passion. Whoever you are, whatever you want to do, Monster has the tools to find the right match to take you there. Visit Monster today to search and apply for the job that works for you.
Monster works for me.
If you've been refused credit elsewhere, nobody tries harder than Welcome Car Finance to get you a newer car. Every year we approve thousands of people for car credit. Many of our top name cars are under 2 years old and all come with an independent quality and safety check and full MOT. Call Welcome Car Finance now and we'll give you at least £1,000 for your old car plus £250 cash back. Call Welcome Car Finance now on 0800 040 9000 or visit our website.
Stand by.
There's a fine line between winning and losing. Sometimes, just a few millilitres.
Rhythm in the street, yes, the rhythm of life is a powerful beat.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Well, it wouldn't be Old Firm Day if Neil Lennon, the Celtic captain, didn't have a little exchange with the Rangers supporters, and I think that says Celtic are champions. They have the trophy, and the Celtic fans have given their message loud and clear. Unbowed, unbeaten, Neil Lennon, legend, bowing out at the end of the season as far as they're concerned. But 1-0 Rangers at half-time. Chris Boyd's first Old Firm goal, the only one of the game. And of course 3 SPL matches to follow later this afternoon, including St Mirren battling for survival at Dundee United, Falkirk Inverness, Hibs Kilmarnock as well, and your first chance to see the goals from those games on the final whistle, 5 o'clock. St Anne Sports 1, Davy Hay and the Motherwell striker, soon to be Celtic striker Scott McDonald on that one, and Ian McCall with Murdo McLeod on the full SPL. St Anne Sports 2 tonight from 10, a longer look at all of the games, including this one. Not for 2.5 years have Rangers won back-to-back Old Firm matches, but they're halfway there, having won 1-0 at Celtic Park in March. They're 1-0 up at half-time here. Craig Burley and Billy Dodds with me in the studio. And Craig, quite simply, Rangers are running the show, aren't they?
Quite simply, Rangers are the better side at the moment. Celtic have been totally bossed, especially in midfield. We spoke about the strikers not getting a chance to hold it up. Vennegoor Hesselink hasn't had a touch. Lennon, Gravison, Hartley been outplayed, outbossed, outmuscled by Ferguson, Hemdani, especially Hemdani and Thompson, and Rangers have deserved their 1-0 lead, and Celtic haven't had a shot on goal in that first 45, and that sums them up.
And if you were touching down from Mars and you didn't know the story of the season, you wouldn't think Celtic were champions, would you?
Not in this display, but you know they've won it. But at the end of it, Rangers, you know, territorial battle midfield, they eventually win it. Celtic try to sit off, match them up, and let them have it in areas that wouldn't hurt them. But eventually Rangers won the territorial battle. Eventually got the breakthrough, and since they got the breakthrough, Rangers have went on to dominate even more.
Chris Boyd's first goal against Celtic in 16 attempts, his 100th SPL goal, and it separates these two sides. How much credit to Boyd, Craig? How much criticism to Artur Boruc?
Well, I think the goalkeeper's at fault. But you can see here he's not offside. The left back strolling out, sauntering out. He's 2-3 yards onside, no doubt about that. Credit to Boyd for the finish, because that is not an easy skill to execute. Coming across you, good dink ball from Novo. But look at the goalkeeper here. The left hand again, I think it was the very same hand in the last Old Firm game. He should have tipped Ehiogu's volley over the bar, and once again I think the keeper's at fault. But that's not an easy skill to keep on target from Boyd. But they deserved that at that point in the game.
This was Nacho Novo looking to add to Rangers' advantage, and it wouldn't have been a great surprise had Rangers scored a second.
Yeah, that's what. As soon as they got their goal, they became even more confident. Started winning that battle, a lot of passes, laid back there, great strike. Or it might have got it if it's on the target, but it was still a great strike. It just goes wide of the post.
How much stomach do Celtic have for a comeback here, Craig?
Well, you're spot on. I think the one thing they've shown this season is that when the chips are down, they've been able to pull out a performance, or certainly a result. They're going to have to do that today. They're looking like a team, they're playing like a team that's won the championship and wants to go on their holidays. Rangers are playing like a team that are playing for their futures next season under Walter Smith.
The difference between Celtic and Rangers could be down to single figures at the top of the SPL by the time we're finished here, because it's Rangers who have got their noses in front in the first half thanks to Chris Boyd's 100th SPL goal. Celtic fans looking for a response from their team. Second half next.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Britain's Jason Plato leads the way.
What a start!
We're live for every race from round 3 of the British Touring Car Championship.
Oh, that's clever.
Our live coverage from Thruxton starts tomorrow morning at 10:45 on Setanta Sports 2.
You will be safer with me, okay? Don't worry.
There are some things you just don't want to see. And some things you do. Like a delicious 6-inch sub of the day at Subway. Made fresh in front of you just the way you wanted for just $1.99. With Subway, eat fresh.
Go, go, go! Come on!
New Yaris SR. Treat it with respect.
You don't have to be big to have a big idea. But you might need just a little help pulling it off.
Simple pleasures are a gift. Pay for any of them with your Visa card and you could win a year's worth of entertainment. You could win a trip to see the Northern Lights. Just one of 6 amazing experiences to be enjoyed all in 1 year. Or you could win one of our other entertainment prizes. Text Visa to 65050 to enter. Visa. Love every day.
To create an extraordinary vodka, impurity must be removed. Clearly purified, clearly Smirnoff.
We're the only Scottish Cup winners outside the Old Firm since 1998.
Listen, Paul, 107 trophies. It's more than any other football clubs won in the world.
Aye, but you've no won the European Cup, no like the Lisbon Lions.
But Super Cali went ballistic.
and we had the best shot stopper in the league last season with 119 saves.
Champions 2 years in a trot with the largest third division points tally ever.
Well, Kilmarnock's got the best pies.
Super goals, football ammunition, free with the Scottish Sun. We love it.
Pay-as-you-go customers can surf the whole internet on their phone for no more than £1 a day. Come in store and set the internet free.
I work for the future.
I work to create style. I work because I care.
I work for my family.
Sometimes a job's a job, sometimes it's a career. When it's right, it's a passion. Whoever you are, whatever you want to do, Monster has the tools to find the right match to take you there. Visit Monster today to search and apply for the job that works for you.
Monster works for me.
Kinsale, Ireland. First discovered around 1232 by Henrik Johansson. And by 1240, he was ready for lunch. Around the same time, Rebecca and Martin from London discovered fresh air. And it was here in Kilkenny that Englishman Roger Harper first discovered traditional Irish music. Discover your very own Ireland at discoverireland.com.
Here's something you really want to see. A delicious 6-inch sub of the day at Subway, made fresh in front of you just the way you want it for $1.99. Subway, eat fresh.
With the Players' Championship less than a week away, the world's best warm up at the Wachovia Championship. In association with the Royal Bank of Scotland Group, continues tonight at 8 on Setanta Golf and Setanta Sports 1.
The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Boyd done good at Ibrox. 1-0 Rangers, and Chris Boyd's 100th SPL goal had Walter Smith up off his seat. And Gordon Strachan glowering. The champions are one down halfway through in the final Old Firm match of the season. Tomorrow we're at Tynecastle for Hearts against Aberdeen. It's all about the battle for third place there, UEFA Cup qualification. And Russell Anderson, the suspended Aberdeen captain, is with Craig and myself in the studio for that one at Setanta Sports 1 from 1. Monday night, it's all about East End Park and Dunfermline's continuing battle against the drop. They've got some momentum going for them. Can they continue that at home to Motherwell? Scott Booth and Davy Hay with me, 7 o'clock Monday night. But 45 minutes to come at Ibrox with Rangers 1-0 up at the interval. And we spoke about Celtic getting kick-started before we got underway here. They still have to get kick-started.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have matched up with a 1-up, but Rangers have performed that particular tactic better, it would have to be said. So, you know, be interested to see how Gordon sees it. He's got Riley and he's got Miller. Does he change it? Gravison ran about but didn't really do much. So, I mean, if the game goes the same way in the second half, you can only see more Rangers goals.
Well, it won't be a massive surprise to you if you've been watching the first half to know that Thomas Gravison will not be appearing for the second half and Kenny Miller will replace him.
Gravison started off as if he was up for it, but again he was breaking the shape, and Celtic went with a 5, you know, see him getting a striker up front there, because it wasn't working with the 5. Rangers were winning the battle. Celtic get a striker up there because they're losing out midfield anyway, and try and let the midfield 4 handle it.
Back come a Rangers side who will be feeling good about themselves after that first half, and Brahim Mimdani has been pulling a lot of the strings, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've been impressed with him in the first half. He's quickened the game up actually when he's had to, and he's controlled the game, he's broke things up in there. And Celtic have had to make a change because the game was going away from them. So, you know, we'll see if they can turn it around in the second half with the change of Kenny Miller.
So Kenny Miller with a chance to show what he can do, and he hasn't had too many opportunities of late, and Thomas Gravison can have his bath a little bit early. He will not be reappearing with the champions. 1 goal down at Ibrox, having lost last weekend, of course, at home to Hearts, and it's Chris Boyd with the goal that matters so far. Here comes the second half, back to Scott and back to Ian.
And Rangers will start that second half looking to secure back-to-back victories over Celtic. That would be a nice way to set things up for next season, as far as Rangers are concerned. But Celtic, well, their towers of recovery have been there for all to see most of the season. And they will have a lot more to offer in the second half, you would think, than they did in the first.
Well, it's not often that one of my tips comes off, but yeah, Gordon Strachan has changed it. And giving Jan Fenneroff Hessling a partner up there in Kenny Miller.
Kenny Miller, who spent 18 months with the Rangers and who scored his first Celtic goal against them. David Weir with a foul on Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink. Caldwell. Miller won't be allowed past Weir.
Well, the strange thing for Celtic, Ian, is that in recent seasons scoring has not been a problem at all, but in the last 6 SPL games they've only scored 5 goals. Didn't even have a shot on target in the first half. So it's certainly an area that Gordon Strachan has to improve, and Kenny Miller's getting his chance in the second half to do that.
Yeah, Celtic champions again, but they have scored 27 fewer goals than last season, which is quite a number. Here's Hemdani. Charlie Adam. Ferguson. Boyd actually ran in. It might have cleared him anyway from Barry Ferguson.
Yeah, but I think with Celtic scoring fewer goals, what that has done is it's made them grinders this season. And they have shown their class at times by popping up in the last few minutes of games and stealing the points. I'm sure the Rangers will know today that that could still be the case.
Moritz taking his time, tying up his laces.
In the first half, I wasn't sure why Thomas Gravesen didn't come a little bit deeper and get himself on the ball and try and dictate things for Celtic. Rangers certainly had that ability in midfield, as the boys were saying in the studio, dictated things in there. I think because Gravesen didn't take on the responsibility, he finds himself having an early bath.
Well, now he's doing his gloves. Come on, Arthur, for goodness sake. This is getting a bit silly. Craig Thompson not too impressed, and the Rangers fans giving Moritz plenty of stick. Lennon, Hartley. McManus underneath that. McGeady. His stumble has allowed Novo to advance. Now Ferguson. Held up by Hartley, but not for long. Hutton. Ferguson. And McManus has to knock it away.
Oh, again, it's good play from Hutton. Ferguson getting the ball in midfield, feeding him. And Ferguson's allowed to just breeze through. It's a dangerous area.
Charlie Adams' corner. Hooked away by Neil Lennon. And 2 men down. McManus, by the look of it. And he's come off worse. He doesn't slow down for no reason, that's for sure.
And that's why clearly had his eye on the ball, and he didn't see Ehiogu. He ran straight into him.
Painful, to say the least. Later you can vote for your Bank of Scotland Man of the Match. Those are the numbers to call or text, and if you agree with Scott Blue's choice and you're picked out as the winner, you will get a signed shirt from the Man of the Match today.
Well, what a real effort from Walter Smith and his management team. Sitting next to Ian Durant there. Obviously Ali McCoy's down the bench. They really have found that consistency that we talked about. So far in this match it's going well, but I think it was the failure to beat teams in the bottom six this season that's cost them. I'm sure they'll be trying to put that right next season.
So McManus temporarily sidelined. Eager to return though. It'll take more than that to keep Stephen McManus out of the Old Firm fray. Boyd, Hemdani, Ferguson, Novo, who's got Hutton with him. Hutton's early cross made it easy for Boritz. Nakamura showed far too much of that to Papac. McManus making contact with Boyd lurking.
Ian, watching Alan Hutton there, that's been a difference with him in the last couple of months. Get himself forward, but also there's an end product there with a decent ball in the front post area. That's been the big difference.
Naylor. Miller lets it go. It's Vennegoor of Hesselink. It's Nakamura and Ehiogu stumbling as he tried to hook it away. Miller. Corner.
Well, it's fantastic play. Great initial dummy from Kenny Miller. And he gets Jan Fedorov Hesselink on the ball. Nakamura making the blindside run. But you have to say, what a save from McGregor. He gets himself out really quickly. Jan Fedorov Hesselink holding the ball up. McGregor making the angle difficult for Nakamura. And the chance is gone.
Nakamura with Celtic's first corner. It's a good one. And they might have made more of that. McManus, who had a good chance against Hearts last week, squandered it.
Again, Nakamura with real quality. How McManus can't get this down on target. Close attention there from Ehiogu. But you can see McGregor 20 clean sheets in 39 games this season. That beats even Artur Boric with 17. Pretty amazing, really. You can see by that save how quickly and how agile he is out to the feet of Nakamura. He's developing into a top-class goalkeeper, McGregor.
McGeady still changing his boots. McGeady for Naylor. Miller. Ferguson.
What a difference when you have a partnership up front. You can see there with Kenny Miller and Jan Fedorov Hesselink. The wee step over from Miller. That's what you can do when you can work in combination with someone else. It means you can hold the ball up, you can link with somebody else, you can set up chances. And it gives the two central defenders from Rangers a bit more to think about.
Papac for Hemdani. Ferguson. Brushed aside by Hartley, free kick.
Oh, it's a nice area for a free kick. Hartley a little bit overzealous with his challenge.
Well, Celtic have Nakamura and Rangers have Charlie Adam, and he has contributed with his fair share of free kicks this season. And he'll fancy this one.
You see Craig Thompson trying to get the wall back, the full 10 yards. It's a great chance, perfect place for Adam.
Here comes Charlie Adam. Oh, it's another fantastic free kick for Charlie Adam to add to his collection. A season to forget largely for Rangers, but this is a day to remember. It's 2-0.
What a clever free kick. Caught everyone unaware. They're all looking for the high ball that goes up over the wall and down, but no. Charlie Adam, clever free kick along the ground, under the wall jumps. Boric, no chance, absolutely no chance. So well taken. That's coming from a man who really is in form. The whole season he's been good, but as far as free kicks are concerned, top class.
Well, it's his 14th goal of the season, and half of them have come from free kicks. And there's a long way back for the champions now.
That just shows that Charlie Adam's thinking about it. He's thinking, what Boric's thinking? Well, he's thinking it's going over the wall, but no, it's going under the wall. Great free kick.
That was clever from Charlie Adam. The Rangers in a menacing mood. Well, Celtic have been pretty good at coming from behind this season, but it's going to be asking a lot of them today. Here's Naylor, though. Oh, Lee Naylor and Nacho Novo together then. Not sure how much there was in it, but there was a little clash. Hendani. Caldwell. Miller chasing, but Weir is there. It's a corner. These Rangers fans hoping for more of a title challenge next season.
Well, this is Novo and Naylor. Certainly arms fraying there.
Naylor a little fortunate that the assistant referee perhaps didn't spot that. Nakamura sends the corner in. And everyone back behind the ball for Rangers. McGeady always giving it away. Novo. Chris Boyd had been making moves, but Charlie Adam unable to pick him out. It was a bit crowded en route. Ferguson. Charlie Adam, Rangers' own free kick specialist. Now Hutton. Naylor having to stop that. Celtic rattle as the Rangers fans raise the decibels at Ibrox. And they don't want to finish at 2 goals by the look of it.
There's a difference as well, Ian, that if Celtic come out looking for a goal back, then Rangers certainly look capable today of catching them on the break. Got a lot of pace in midfield.
Papac. Novo calling for it. Too much on it though from Papac.
Yeah, Papac has looked good today. Got forward a lot. And Novo, the ever-rolling runner in that back post, trying to get himself in there. This is where Naylor and Novo clash. You can see there Naylor lashing out. How the assistant referee doesn't see that, I'm not sure.
Naylor, rather fortunate that he didn't see it. Neil Lennon is his last Old Firm game, going to end in a defeat. Looks like it might. Naylor, Vennegoor of Hesselink. Caldwell's got Nakamura ahead of him. He'll use him. Caldwell, that's going nowhere fast.
Oh, here's Charlie Adams' free kick. See Boric trying to get his line of the wall correct, but when it goes under the wall like that, there's not much a goalkeeper can do, and that's why it was so clever. Still very well taken from Charlie Adam.
Well, he has had some generous goalkeeping to help him this season, Charlie Adam, but that doesn't take away from the fact that his free kick executions are excellent. Hutton. Boris will take that, and Philip Shibo is going to be coming on for Rangers. A surprise starter in the last Old Firm match back in March. Papach, Adam, fouled by Chris Boyd. Chris Boyd scored the first goal of the game, his 100th in the SPL and his first goal ever against Celtic. Celtic set to bring on Perrier Doumbé. And Rangers will be bringing on Philip Shibo. The Rangers fans have certainly stuck by Shibo through thin and thin.
You could say that. It certainly does give him an option now to go up front, possibly in his own, and work hard, stopping Celtic getting forward.
Boyd. Thompson. Now Papach.
Well, this is the area, Ian, this is the area where Rangers have dictated things. Just able to play balls like this. Hemdani getting on it. He certainly has dictated throughout this whole match.
Hutton. Ferguson. Chris Boyd is going to make way. And Philip Shibo is going to get the chance to show what he can do. Chris Boyd's already showed us what he can do by putting Rangers on their way here today with a goal that mattered. He's finally got one against Celtic, and he's finally made it to 100 SPL goals.
Yeah, and he hadn't scored in 4 matches. But you wouldn't bet against him doing this. He does take it well. Boric is at fault as well, you must say. But a good striker's goal. Good performance from Chris Boyd.
A century of goals, goals, goals for Chris Boyd. And how Philip Shibo would love to get one today on this big stage.
The interesting thing, he led the line better than Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink did, and that's a lot to do with the supply to him as well, but I think he played well today.
Thompson. The Rangers fans will be willing Shibo to make his mark. Shibo almost scored a last-minute winner here early in the season. And He started ahead of Boyd at Celtic Park in March. Shibo applauding the Rangers fans who have sung his name all season. £1.8 million signing, but he hasn't really looked anything like being that expensive. Can the champions find a way back?
Well, it has to be said that so far they've looked a little bit disjointed.
Hemdani. It's Nacho Novo. And Boris gets to grips with it. Nakamura with a stray pass. And Ferguson's attempt to release Shibo fails. Stephen Presley in the way.
Well, when Nakamura starts making poor passes, you know it's a difficult day for you.
Now Shibo's got it. Oh, Shibo! It's a good stop from Boris. And all the Rangers fans here are willing this lad to score.
Well, this would have brought the house down, I'm pretty sure. He does well. Gets himself on his left foot. He's trying to go across Boris. He just lifted it a little bit, though.
Charlie Adam pings that one in, and it's going to reach Hutton! And that is a good stop. Aaron Hutton so close to an old firm goal.
That's just poor defending. There's two players at the back post, Novo as well. This one falls to Hutton. He strikes it well. You see, two unmarked players. Good technique from Alan Hutton.
Adams' corner, not so good this time, and Neil Lennon can flick it away. Shibo with a flick on, but nobody ahead of him. You might have guessed he was the last man. Naylor up towards Miller, jostling with Ehiogu.
Yeah, Celtic for the moment looking like a team that have had high demands on them this season, and that has been the case. The title is wrapped up for them. Not a lot to play for, but I'm pretty sure they'll want to get back into this game. You can see what the fans think about it.
They may have won the title, but it still hurts deeply when you lose to your old firm rivals. Celtic toiling in the last couple of months of the season. They took their time to win the title, but it was a title built on a 28-match unbeaten run that was ended by Rangers in March. Caldwell is going to be replaced soon by Jean-Joël Perrier-Doumbé. Charlie Adam heading the wrong way at the moment. Kenny Miller takes over, but it's snapped away by Ehiogu. Perrier-Doumbé made his Celtic debut against Hearts last week and looked pretty solid. Cameroon international who arrived from the French club Rennes, and he's going to take Gary Caldwell's right-back position.
Yeah, I think Perrier-Doumbé looks to be a more progressive type of right-back than Caldwell. Both the Celtic full-backs have been pushed back today, and that's all credit to Nacho Novo and Charlie Adam on the flanks. They've not allowed Celtic to get forward in wide areas.
Naylor, 20 minutes left. Venegor Hesselink with a flick on, and Kenny Miller. And McGregor reacting well. He got caught then by Miller as well. And well, it almost got a little bit awkward for Rangers.
Well, again, Kenny Miller is sharp onto this one. You can see that McGregor's reading it. He's out really quickly, very brave. Not frightened to get down at the feet of Kenny Miller.
Flick on from Charlie Adam, taken by Boritz. Venegor of Hesselink. Hoisted high by Hutton. Ehiogu, Nakamura. And Neil Lennon. 3 goals in just over 300 games for Celtic. It's not his job. And Venegor of Hesselink's taken a really nasty cut there.
Well, here it is. It looks like the elbow of Ehiogu just catches Venegor of Hesselink. Ehiogu clearly wins the ball. He's up. It's an accidental clash.
Tomorrow we focus on the race for a UEFA Cup place when Hearts take on Aberdeen from 1 o'clock on Setanta Sports 1. And then down at the bottom of the table, Dunfermline giving it a go. They play Motherwell, and you can see that from 7 o'clock on Setanta Sports 1. The Old Firm kicking off the SPL weekend. Free kick given against Kenny Miller. Well, you go Ehiogu, loves Old Firm games, scored the winner at Celtic in March. And heading for another victory. Venegor and Hesselink still getting patched up.
You have to say that Ehiogu and Weir look a real partnership in there, okay? They are getting on in years, but you need experience. We saw that with AC Milan. You have players all over the park with real experience. Ehiogu and Weir in combination with McGregor looks good.
Hartley. And Weir and Ehiogu calm again. Venegor of Hesselink wants to get back on. Rangers want a 3rd goal. Hutton chasing. Oh, and McManus will do well to avoid a card here as he lunged in.
That was poor. He just mistimed it, McManus. It's all about Hutton getting that touch. McManus comes across late. It had to be a yellow card. Again, Alan Hutton. It's a great game for Rangers today. Just sums up his football over the last 3 or 4 months. Driving forward. Causing real problems for Celtic.
McManus joins Caldwell in the book. Caldwell now departed. The Rangers fans milking the moment, and you have to on days like this. Charlie Adam. Well, Rangers deciding not to deliver. Maybe they will from that side. Papac. Ferguson. Adam. Charlie Adam hungry for more.
And that's a difference, Ian. Rangers have been the hungrier side today. They were the side that had a lot more things to play for. Certainly get an all number of midfield players forward in attack. And loads of options going forward for Rangers today.
Quarter of an hour remaining. Papach. Adam. Hutton. Alan Hutton. Really enjoying his football at the moment. Quite enjoying that run as well. Now Venegora Hesseling. Perrier Doumbé. Papach is down injured at the moment and therefore out of that left-back position. Venegora Hesseling stretching to get there. McGeady loses out. And Papach is going to need a touch of treatment now.
Well, this is where Papach gets one, I think. Just catches Jan Venegora Hesseling's hand as he's trying to challenge there. Just shows you Nacho Novo was back there to defend against McGeady for that last Celtic attack. That's been the way Rangers have played today. Tenacity in midfield, willingness to get back and work. And I think since Walter Smith has come in, that has been the major difference. Rangers are playing as a team. But if the result stays the same way, I don't think it tells us too much. It doesn't tell us any more about next season. We knew Rangers were resurgent anyway. And Celtic are now coasting. And they will strengthen as well for next season, but it is mouth-watering as far as trying to make it more competitive at the top.
Rangers will secure the runners-up spot. Celtic are going to bring on Derek Ryden and Rangers are going to bring on Chris Burke. Lennon on the volley. Oh, he went some that. Corner.
This is good technique from Lennon. Good reactions from David Weir.
Well, if Celtic could get one back here, we would be in for some finish at Ibrox. Nakamura with a corner. McGeady. Lennon. Naylor. McGregor's come for that. Player of the year at Rangers this season, Alan McGregor. Derek Ryden, who's been pretty much on the fringe of things in his first season at Celtic, will be coming on for the closing stages here. Leading a few Edinburgh derbies. McGeady's coming off, and Derek Ryden is coming on, and Rangers are going to bring on Chris Burke.
It was a very difficult afternoon for Aidan McGeady.
Kevin Thompson is going to depart for Rangers, and everybody getting a round of applause today because this has been a performance to encourage the Rangers fans.
Yeah, I agree, Ian. It's been his best performance in the Rangers jersey. Maybe that's just a wee taste of what we're going to get next season from Kevin Thompson.
Lennon for Miller. Naylor. Hit Alan Hutton on the hand. inside the last 10 minutes. And Celtic launch a salvage operation at the home of their fierce city rivals. McManus and Presley have joined Vinegar of Hesselink as possible targets. Nakamura in, and Ehiogu flipped it away. Walter Smith really has made a massive difference to Rangers since returning as manager, following the pretty disastrous Paul Le Guen era, short era. Nakamura into the mix, Papach met it. Perrier Doumbé sold Nakamura short, now Burke's away. Just on as a sub, he's waiting for others to join him. Will he need them? Oh, it's offside against Barry Ferguson, who blocked the shot anyway.
Well, if he just looked up, you would have seen Nacho Novo tearing down the right-hand side. Unbelievable run from Nacho Novo. You see him here. Well, there's the line. It's a good high line from Celtic.
Lennon. Perrier Doumbé. Hartley for Naylor. Miller. Lennon. Perrier Doumbé is not going to get to that. You can vote for your Bank of Scotland Man of the Match by calling or texting us, and if you agree with Scott Booth's choice and you'll pick that as the winner, you'll get a signed shirt from the Man of the Match. And it's going to be a blue shirt today. Shibo racing away, so eager to score. Shibo! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's certainly got the power. He loses his feet here, he gets himself back up. That's not far away. If he could only finish, I do feel that he got himself a couple of goals, he got a run. He might get a good few, but at times just a little bit composure he needs.
Nacho Novo won that back. Hutton. Bit of a tangle, and Hutton charged in, and Naylor reacted, and Craig Thompson had to step between them rather sharpish. Celtic furious with Hutton. Neil Lennon's going to have a word with Hutton. He just had to have a word, didn't he?
Well, I just think that Alan Hutton didn't need to make that challenge, especially as rashly as he did. Everything was very comfortable for Rangers.
Craig Thompson's going to have words with the Rangers right back and the Celtic left back, and Neil Lennon as well, who just had to come across to make his point, such is his way. Right, first up is going to be a card for Hutton, who is already on the brink of a suspension. In fact, he'll miss the game against Kilmarnock here next weekend. He's got another yellow card. Now Lee Naylor's turn. Naylor, for his reaction to Hutton's challenge, is also booked. And Neil Lennon is going to get one too. Well, it wouldn't be an Old Firm game if this wasn't happening.
It's very comfortable for Rangers at this point. We'll see Alan Hutton coming in, digging his foot in there towards Naylor. He does get the ball, but
Neil Lennon gone behind. So a flurry of yellow cards means that, well, only one has been booked from Rangers, Hutton. The Celtic can't count up to 4 now. Caldwell, McManus, Naylor and Lennon. Neil Lennon leaving the Old Firm stage with a yellow card.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be a happy ending for Neil Lennon at Ibrox. His last Old Firm match will be defeat.
Naylor, Miller, who did well to step in there between Naylor and Hutton. Mind you, he's now taken out Hutton, and Kenny Miller could get a yellow card for that. Spot of retribution. And that's going to be 5 yellow cards for Celtic.
Kenny Miller's tracking back. Again, Hutton just gets the touch before he gets there.
Ferguson. And Hutton and Naylor up against each other again, but a rather less forceful confrontation that time. The Rangers have been a long way behind Celtic this season in the league, so if you don't mind, they will relish this day, closing in on back-to-back victories over their Old Firm rivals for the first time in over a couple of years.
You can't deny that Celtic have been the better team this season, deserve to be champions, but a lot of potential here for Rangers.
Vennegoor of Hesselink up with Hutton, and Ehiogu forcing that away. Fans making most of the noise, but you can be sure there'll be a chorus of Championes in amongst it somewhere. Ehiogu, Lennon. For Hartley's first Old Firm game, not going according to plan. Nacho Novo proving to be a pest. We're inside the last minute of the 90. Ehiogu. David Weir dealt with that. Rangers have dealt with most things today. Free kick against Philip Schibo. This is Hartley. And this is Naylor. And the free kick is given against Vennegoor of Hesselink, and there is going to be just 2 minutes added on.
Well, there's only been one winner there today, Davy Weir against Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink, along with Ehiogu, of course. It's not a great game from Davy Weir. It will be vital to Rangers next year, signing that one-year extension.
Rangers, prior to today, had only won 5 of their last 25 league encounters with Celtic. So it is cause for celebration for the men of Ibrox today. They are sending a statement that next season the race for the title might actually be a race. Ferguson, Novo. Charlie Adam lost that in the sunlight. Adam. They could put Burke away. Adam! Very nearly another spectacular strike from Charlie Adam, who in his first season in the Rangers team has been outstanding.
Well, it was almost his 15th of the season. He too had a great game for Rangers. I think everyone in a blue shirt today has had pass marks. But certainly the midfield have overcome Celtic.
Back-to-back wins over Celtic, back-to-back clean sheets as well for Rangers by the look of it. Is there time for a third? Probably not. It's over. Rangers certainly revived under Walter Smith and Ali McCoist. They've beaten Celtic again. Charlie Adams scored with a free kick again, and Chris Boyd scored again. Boyd's 100th SPL goal and his first ever against Celtic put Rangers on their way. And Neil Lennon's last Old Firm match ends in defeat, but he has plenty of magical memories to take out of the Old Firm arena. Rangers have every reason to look forward to next season with plenty of hope. Lennon acknowledging the Celtic fans. The Old Firm games, these kind of games, and he really has made a significant contribution to the Celtic cause in his 6.5 years at the club, and somebody's going to get the captain's armband. Thanks for the memories across the Old Firm games for Neil Lennon, but today the day belongs to Rangers, who have secured back-to-back victories over their fierce rivals. It ends at Ibrox. Rangers 2, Celtic 0, and this is how they did it. Nacho Novo for Chris Boyd, onside, a century of SPL goals, and a goal against Celtic at last. That millstone removed. Charlie Adam with a clever free kick, his 14th goal of the season. And Barry Ferguson showing his appreciation for Neil Lennon, and those two have really had some battles over the years. I think Barry Ferguson will miss him somehow, and even the Rangers fans might have to find somebody else to give plenty of stick to. Full time, Rangers 2, Celtic 0.
I'm a machine, chisel me down until I am clean. I buy books, I never read, and then I tell you some more about me. Beneath the concrete there's a sound, a muffled cry below the ground. There is a poison in the air, a mix of chemicals and fear. My words are just hunches, I'm not sure what they mean. You're asking for commitment when I'm somewhere in between. Never try to gauge temperature when you tend to travel at such speed. Velocity. Is it cold where you are this time of the year? You didn't leave a scar. numbers hit a screen, and you're expected to know what they mean. Throughout the conflict I was serene. I can't outrun the sadness I've seen. Are you willing to resist the people you've never met? I don't